down street, Aniruth's anxiety casts a shadow as he walks towards school, his grip tightening around his notebook. In stark contrast, his younger sister Rhea dances ahead, a beacon of joy and innocence. Aniruth's clenched notebook mirrors his deep-seated worry. In the bustling classroom, Aniruth grapples with a writing exercise, his messy handwriting a stark contrast to the expectation. The teacher's frown deepens as she examines Aniruth's illegible work, a silent judgment hanging in the air. Rhea's perfect penmanship earns her praise, casting a shadow of inadequacy over Aniruth's efforts. Aniruth looks on, his face displaying a mix of frustration and resignation as Rhea is praised. In the warm glow of Aniruth's home, a storm of disappointment brews as his parents confront him about his failing grades. Aniruth stands head bowed, his frustration simmering as his father's stern words cut through the silence. Aniruth, these grades are unacceptable. We expect better from you. His mother's disappointment hangs heavy in the air as she adds, we've sacrificed so much for your education. You're not taking this seriously. Aniruth, barely audible, mutters, I'm trying, his voice a mere whisper against the looming expectations. His father's impatience flares as he retorts, trying isn't enough. You need to focus. Rhea sits silently on the sofa, her expression unreadable, a silent observer to the unfolding family drama. In the sterile confines of the principal's office, the father sits as sunlight reveals the emotional storm gathering within him. The principal's gesture, a pen pointing towards Aniruth's file, ignites a silent explosion of pain and fury in the father's heart. The principal coldly remarks, we're concerned about Aniruth's performance. It suggests he might have mental issues. At the gates of the foreboding boarding school, Aniruth arrives, his solitude amplified as his father departs. In the face of the unknown, Aniruth's lost gaze speaks volumes of his vulnerability and abandonment. Abandoned in the cold, Aniruth stands alone, a solitary figure against the backdrop of the stern school. In the stillness of the night, Aniruth lies awake, haunted by shadows and a profound sense of isolation. Lost in thought, Aniruth yearns for the comforting embrace of his mother's bedtime stories and gentle touch. Overwhelmed by loneliness, Aniruth feels utterly disconnected from the world. In the classroom's calm, Miss Shalini watches Aniruth, noticing the spark of artistic brilliance. Aniruth's keen eye for detail and artistic spark do not go unnoticed as Miss Shalini recognizes his potential. Miss Shalini's thoughtful expression hints at a plan, and a path for Aniruth's talent begins to take shape. In the tranquil school garden, Miss Shalini shares a reflective moment with Aniruth. Miss Shalini gently asks, has anyone ever told you that you might be thinking differently, not wrongly? The stillness of the school garden is punctuated only by the weight of Miss Shalini's question. In the quiet of the special educator's office, Aniruth's fidgeting hands betray the silent battle he faces. Mrs. Davis, with a gentle smile, extends a bridge of understanding through carefully designed tests. With keen eyes, Mrs. Davis observes Aniruth's struggles, recognizing the unseen challenges he faces. In a moment of quiet revelation, Mrs. Davis recognizes Aniruth's dysgraphia, unlocking a path to tailored support. Sunlight floods into the classroom as Miss Shalini introduces Aniruth to speech-to-text software, a potential key to unlocking his communication. Miss Shalini's encouraging words offer hope. Aniruth, I think this software could really help you. It turns your spoken words directly into text. Miss Shalini gently reminds Aniruth, and don't forget your strengths. Your drawings are fantastic, and your oral presentations always captivate the class. In the quiet of his room, Aniruth battles through silence, finding a new voice in the digital echo of speech-to-text software. Each word materialized on screen fuels a resurgence of hope as Aniruth rediscovers his confidence in the silent symphony of text. A smile breaks across Aniruth's face, a beacon of triumph in the quiet struggle, as he sees his thoughts transformed into tangible words. Aniruth commands the classroom with his vibrant oration, painting vivid images that capture the imagination of all. His classmates, enthralled by his narrative prowess, are transported to distant lands by his words. From her desk, Miss Shalini watches with pride, her smile reflecting the joy of witnessing her students triumph. The classroom transforms into a stage where Aniruth's words bring tales to life, enchanting all who listen. Bathed in sunlight, Aniruth immerses himself in his art, a whirlwind of pencils and sketches bringing his story to life. Amidst the silent dance of dust motes, Aniruth's brow furrows in intense concentration. With unwavering focus, he brings his story to life on paper. In a moment of critical reflection, he examines his work with a discerning eye, then returns to his art with renewed vigor. In the school auditorium, Aniruth nervously rehearses his story on stage, his determination flickering amidst palpable anxiety. From the sidelines, Miss Shalini offers guidance, her presence a steadying force amidst Aniruth's uncertainty. Aniruth's eyes reflect a mix of vulnerability and resolve as he strives to overcome his stage fright, each word a testament to his courage. Miss Shalini nods gently, her silent encouragement fueling Aniruth's faltering confidence. Amidst the expectant hush of the school auditorium, Aniruth stands tall, basking in the spotlight's embrace. His voice, clear and resonant, fills the auditorium, captivating every heart and mind in the room. The audience, a sea of expectant faces, hangs on every word, their expressions reflecting a mix of hope and anticipation. The auditorium erupts in thunderous applause, celebrating Aniruth's triumphant performance. Bathed in the spotlight, Aniruth beams with pride, basking in the adoration of the crowd. Aniruth revels in the overwhelming sense of accomplishment as the audience's cheers fill the auditorium. Backstage, Miss Shalini beams at Aniruth, her eyes reflecting the dazzling stage lights, a beacon of pride and admiration. In a moment of heartfelt praise, Miss Shalini acknowledges Aniruth's dedication with the words, "Aniruth, congratulations. Your hard work and talent truly shone tonight." Aniruth's parents arrive at the school grounds, their expressions shifting from anticipation to awe as they witness his transformation. Their eyes widen, reflecting a mixture of pride and disbelief as they behold the remarkable change in their son. In the bustling school hallway, Aniruth's father embraces him tightly, a gesture resonating with deep regret and unconditional love. In a moment of heartfelt reconciliation, Aniruth's father whispers words of acceptance and pride. "I'm proud of you, my son." The embrace lingers, sealing a bond renewed with forgiveness and understanding. Aniruth confidently submits his assignment, a unique fusion of drawings and speech to text, embodying a profound sense of self-expression. He embraces the feeling of being understood and accepted. Under the radiant sun, Aniruth abandons his past shadows, reveling in the carefree joy of the school playground. His laughter rings out, a vibrant echo of transformation that fills the air with newfound belonging. No longer haunted by isolation, Aniruth dances in the sunlight, a portrait of pure, unadulterated joy. In the quiet of his room, illuminated by the gentle glow of a lamp, Aniruth reflects on his journey, his brow furrowed in deep thought. A faint smile graces Aniruth's lips as he muses on the unwavering support he has received, filling him with warmth and gratitude. His heart swells with emotion as Aniruth softly declares, "I am filled with gratitude and hope." On a sun-kissed street, Aniruth and Rhea journey towards school, their radiant smiles illuminating the path ahead. Their faces gleam with shared joy, a visual symphony of happiness that echoes the blossoming affection between them. The air vibrates with the unspoken language of their deepening bond, a silent promise of a future written in smiles and shared steps. Sunlight bathes the classroom as Aniruth leans in, his smile a beacon of reassurance. With a gentle gesture, Aniruth offers guidance on the essay, his words a lifeline to his classmate. Relief washes over the classmate's face as Aniruth's advice brings clarity and hope. The classmate nods in acknowledgement, the shared moment cementing a bond of trust and gratitude. On a serene hilltop, Aniruth and Miss Shalini are silhouetted against the canvas of a breathtaking sunset, as nature orchestrates a symphony of colors. Bathed in the radiant glow of the setting sun, Aniruth and Miss Shalini find solace and connection amidst the tranquil beauty of the hilltop. As the sun dips below the horizon, the hilltop transforms into a sanctuary of shared moments and unspoken understanding.